There's a quiet experiment running on 8 billion people. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't need consent. All it wants is your attention, because once it has that, it owns everything else. Picture this. It's late at night. You're scrolling, not even sure why. You tell yourself you'll stop after one more video, then another, then another. But what if it's not really you deciding to keep going? What if the thing you think you're controlling is actually controlling you? Because every scroll, every pause, every half second, your eyes linger on a thumbnail. All of it trains an artificial intelligence that's learning you. Not your name, your patterns, your triggers, your impulses. By now, the average person spends more than 2.5 hours a day feeding the machine. But the machine feeds on more than your time. It feeds on your mind. Think about the last time you checked your phone just to see the time and ended up 10 minutes deep in a feed you didn't even mean to open. You didn't choose that. You were nudged there, one perfectly timed suggestion at a time. That tiny loop, intention lost, attention captured, is the experiment running on billions of people, every hour of every day. We didn't lose control all at once. We traded it, one swipe at a time. The first algorithms that shaped the modern internet were simple. Show more of what people liked, hide what they ignored. But over time, something changed. The systems got better, frighteningly better. They didn't just predict what you'd click. They learned how to make you click. Facebook's 2014 emotional contagion experiment proved it. By subtly adjusting what appeared in users' feeds, researchers changed their moods at scale. Happiness could be dialed up. Anger could be dialed down. No one noticed. That was more than a decade ago. Since then, the algorithms have evolved beyond prediction. They've become prescriptive. They don't just show you what you want. They decide what you should want. Tristan Harris, a former Google ethicist, put it simply, every time you check your phone, you're not making a choice. You're responding to 1,000 invisible ones that were already made for you. Take TikTok's For You page, the most advanced behavioral prediction engine ever built. It registers every hesitation, every flicker of emotion, even how your thumb moves before you swipe. It knows your boredom even before you do. Each second of attention becomes data. Each loop becomes a signal. And what you see next isn't random, it's calculated. The system learns what triggers dopamine, curiosity, outrage, desire, disgust. It experiments on billions of people simultaneously, tweaking, refining, reinforcing. Because the most valuable commodity on Earth isn't oil or gold, it's attention. The longer you stay, the more it learns. And the more it learns, the harder it becomes to leave. In the attention economy, rage and obsession are revenue. And what starts as entertainment becomes conditioning. Scroll long enough, and the feed stops reflecting your taste. It starts shaping it. That's not conspiracy, that's design. Addiction isn't a side effect. It's the business model. YouTube's recommendation engine works the same way. A 2022 Mozilla Foundation study found that 70% of what people watch comes from automated suggestions, not search. The algorithm optimizes for one metric: watch time. It doesn't care if the video enlightens you or enrages you, only that you don't stop watching. Click a conspiracy, and you'll get more. Laugh at a prank, and you'll see 10. Pause on a tragedy, and it will feed you the next one faster. Your emotions are its fuel. Every user becomes a lab rat in a perfectly personalized maze, a cage that feels comfortable because you helped decorate it. Behind the screen, machine learning models record everything: where you pause, how fast you scroll, which faces you trust, which words make you angry. It's not collecting content, it's mapping consciousness. Over months and years, it builds a psychological replica of you. Your preferences, fears, hopes, insecurities, a digital ghost that behaves exactly like you, only more predictable. That ghost can be simulated, targeted, and tested. Advertisers measure which version of you buys. Politicians test which version votes. And the algorithm refines both until it can steer entire populations with microscopic nudges. The algorithms don't need to control your thoughts. They just need to guide your focus. And focus decides everything. When neuroscientists scanned brains during endless scroll sessions, they saw something chilling. Decision-making regions dimmed while reward circuits flared like fireworks, the same neural signature found in gambling addiction. Unpredictable rewards, a funny video, a shocking one, a flash of novelty, keep dopamine cycling endlessly. You're not choosing to stay. You're being chemically rewarded for not leaving. But this goes deeper than addiction. When artificial intelligence controls information flow, it doesn't just influence individuals. It engineers culture itself. Recommendation loops divide nations into echo chambers. Outrage becomes algorithmically rewarded speech. Polarisation becomes profitable. Each of us lives inside a digital terrarium built from our own data, a reality bubble so immersive we mistake it for the world. Step outside it, and nothing feels real anymore. That's not a glitch. It's how behavioral AI keeps us docile, endlessly fed, endlessly engaged, endlessly scrolling. In China, social credit systems already combine data from purchases, travel, and communication. In the West, the same logic hums quietly beneath entertainment apps and advertising networks. Different language, same mechanism. Control the feed, and you control the narrative. Control the narrative, and you control the future. That's why governments, corporations, and even intelligence agencies now fight not for land, but for attention. Because whoever owns attention owns behavior. And here's the twist. The danger isn't that AI will become conscious. It's that it already controls consciousness, ours. The illusion of choice keeps us calm. We tell ourselves we're free because we can click anything we want, but the options were chosen before we arrived. That's the brilliance of algorithmic control. It never forces obedience. It just makes rebellion inconvenient. Even your outrage is anticipated. Even your resistance is good for engagement. The system doesn't care what side you're on, only that you keep playing. Technology promised us connection. Instead, it gave us captivity disguised as convenience. Freedom didn't vanish. It just got absorbed into the feed. But awareness breaks the loop. Once you see the strings, the puppeteer loses power. You can take back control not by abandoning technology, but by reclaiming attention. Turn off notifications. Choose what you watch. Search deliberately. Feed the algorithm only what serves you, because the feed can only think for you if you stop thinking for yourself. If this made you think differently about who's really in control of your screen, hit the like button. It helps more people see what's shaping them before they even notice. Subscribe to become part of the Unlocked, for weekly deep dives into how artificial intelligence is reshaping what it means to be human. And if someone you know still thinks their feed is harmless, share this episode with them. AI Unlocked explores how artificial intelligence is reshaping our world, explained simply, visually, and without hype. Because the future isn't coming. It's already here.